top of the bulwark seems to be doing well for the moment. It would be wise for us to concentrate on that giant Terra. Why don't we get closer to attack it directly? If we want to escape from this place, we have to secure a safe route first. It may be a bit dangerous, but it should be worth the risk.
A spiritual entity has a memory accumulated around a particular agenda. Most of the time, that agenda is a negative one. The giant Terra spiritual entity also had such memory. A memory of wandering Bellites without any meaning or purpose. The militia also wandered from place to place before settling at their current camp. It was really tough back then. But seeing those soldiers who now turned into life slaves makes me feel sad.
That creature acted strangely. I wonder what that crystal is. We should follow to prevent any other problems. Let's hurry. Good job. We should focus on delivering this news first. That should be all of the urgent matters. These soldiers will soon be relocated elsewhere. We should wait until then and secure an escape route out of Calicorda.
So, you're saying this made Gianus stronger? Eric's, do you know what this is? I've never seen it before.
This is... Rune Hunter, If I am correct, these are the Tears of God. Of course, it's my first time seeing them. Ancient texts describe the Tears of God as something that was created during the war between the evil god servants and the 12 beings. A powerful energy was released when the 12 beings combined their strength into one and collided into serpents to defeat it. The remnants of that force that was not absorbed by the atmosphere crystallized and fell to the ground. That was how the Tears of God came into existence. It may not be equal to the Sacred Arms, but it is clear that it contains power that greatly surpasses runes or essences. A single fragment may not be sufficient. However, a large amount might be able to overcome the plague cloud of the pagans.
That reminds me. I remember that Captain Poshi of Malofront told me a story about the Titan creature Durka. I may have memory issues, but I do remember this. Captain Poshi mentioned that there must be a clear reason that caused the Titan creature to grow to that massive size. After hearing what Drillmaster Eric said, I'm thinking it's the Tears of God that creates these Titan creatures. If we can check the other Titan creatures, we might be able to figure it out. Durka is often spotted near Malofront, which isn't that far from Calicorta. It wouldn't be bad to check it out first.
I understand. I'll regroup with the militia and join you later. We did lose a lot, but it's a relief that we saved you.
All things that turned into life slaves came back to life and continued the onslaught. Many soldiers became exhausted from the endless battles, and desperation slowly began to develop amongst them. You, along with Pan and Weeper, headed to the waterway that connects Malofront and Calicorta. The place that was once filled with silent corpses is now filled with endless battles between the Aphros guards and the life slaves. Malofront was struggling against the revived Dimps and Wasteland bandits. The soldiers just kept on fighting this battle with no end in order to gain a slight time advantage.
Carter was Captain Posey's only son. His wife passed away while giving birth to Carter, and so everyone under Captain Posey's unit wanted to support the captain and Carter. Carter grew up and volunteered to be part of the Guards, saying he wanted to be like Captain Posey. But Carter died in a tragic accident during training shortly after joining the Guards. The captain buried Carter close by so he can visit him often. But it is very sad to see how things have turned out in the end. Rune Hunter, we meet again. And since Alyssa did not abandon us just yet, we're having trouble with the Risen Dead ever since the Red Moon rose. What you just saw was also one of the problems we've been trying to solve. May I tell you about it back at Malafront? Captain Posey is heartbroken. It's because Carter is Captain Posey's dead son. Even though his men were threatened, it wouldn't have been easy for him to raise his sword against his own son. Malafront is barely fending off the attack from the revived ones. The massive earthquake caused some geological shifts, making it difficult to anticipate enemy attack routes. And the revived Wasteland Bandit officers are also a great threat to us. We would like to ask you for your help in defeating revived Alto and Conralto. Rune Hunter, if it isn't too much to ask, can you help me on your way out? I'm trying to make a cocktail that will help Captain Posey relax. But it seems he's run out of all the ingredients. If you have time to spare, it would be a great help if you could find ingredients from the Yellow Wastelands and Empty Hills.
We can help out the Aphros guards, while we look for the Titan creature, as you said. I see that you're always giving your best at all that you do. I should follow your example and try helping out with what I can. Weeper seems shaken after what happened earlier. Why don't you check on him before you leave?
I was scared that you might get hurt. I don't know what I'd do if you weren't with me. I thought about it, but even if I go to Trom alone, I'll probably think of you all the time. So please, look after yourself. Promise me.